What's up everybody, Dr. McKay here and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another episode of my Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. This is episode 10 of this playthrough, and today we're only going to be doing about an hour and a half of playing, as I have other things to do today, but I really wanted to get episode 10 kind of on the go, as we are now going to be doing a mission for the Equinox. Now, if you guys remember, the Equinox is a Nova-class Federation vessel that was also plunged into the Delta Quadrant, and obviously they use some, let's just say, unethical methods of power generation in their warp core that results in, well, the destruction of the Equinox in the show. So we'll see what we can do in here. I want to obviously kind of go canon-ish, because I don't like the fact that obviously the Equinox crew use the aliens, but we'll see what happens. Obviously we do have the comms to you know, distress call, but we also have things to do here as well. So that is crew quarters. We've got to repair some crew quarters and other things. We do have hydroponics bay offline due to power. We do need to upgrade the warp core today, guys. We'll try to, but like, I don't know if we're gonna get the resources. We do need, well, we got enough dilithium, we just need the geranium. So let's see if we can get some geranium, shall we? Alright, let's do a little snaffling, some geranium first, as we do some deuterium, and see how we go on. See if my luck holds out today, guys. Alright. I have not enough energy. What don't I need? Well, I don't need the shuttle bay. Shuttle bay can be turned off. Alright. So we still need some more crew quarters, which is a pain in my butt. Can we upgrade? Upgrade that. It's used some materials, but it upgrades. Alright, okay. Let's go for 72. That's nice. Alright, we also got some food down here, plus some other things. So let's just check the system out a minute while we wait for things to repair and stuff. Alright, could use batteries, but double food, delicious meals. All food rations initially increase morale by 3, so that's a good one. So I reckon we go for that next. So it still gives us 17 crew that are currently unavailable, but our power supply is not good enough. Let's go for that. Nice. I'll answer the distress call in a moment. Ooh. Let's go with that one. Nice. So we actually have enough to upgrade the warp core, though that's very nice. Okay, upgrading 5 cycles. That was just mwah. Right, let's upgrade the warp core, and then we can actually get some stuff going here. Okay, so the ship's hull is fully repaired. Okay, just grab this dilithium and we'll crack on. The main engineering is online. We have maximum warp core power at 500. Very nice, people. Very, very nice. Okay. So now we have that. We can actually turn on the hydroponics bay. And actually have the torpedo bay on as well. I would say even the shuttle bay. I just had a thought. Didn't I upgrade the phaser banks to level 2? Yeah, level 2. Interesting. What about the other one? Where's the other phaser bank? That would be Somewhere. Somewhere down here. Pretty sure. Phase control room. Yeah, it's level 2 as well. Okay. Strange. And I'm missing technology for that. Okay, right. Let's grab this dilithium, guys, and then we'll, Ooh. Can I get 5? Let's go for it. That's 5. Let's go for the hell. Alright. Federation Starship Equinox. We're under attack. We need assistance. This is Captain Ransom of the Federation Starship Equinox. We're under attack. We need assistance. The distress call was transmitted 14 hours ago from 3.2 light years away. Are we sure it's not a fake this time? I've checked for traces of alterations. There was none. Their signal signatures check out, and our database does list an Equinox under the command of a Captain Ransom. The Equinox is a Nova-class ship designed for planetary research, not long-range tactical missions. Do you know this ship and its captain? Only by reputation. Ransom is an exobiologist given command of the Equinox after making first contact with the Yidrins, a species the Federation believed to be extinct. He proved otherwise. We should look into the distress call, set a course, maximum warp. I always wanted to meet Ransom, too bad it won't be under better circumstances. I look forward to meeting him and his crew. It would expand my knowledge of humanity. I'm guessing he's in a different sector. Yes, he is. Now, what do we need? What do we need, people? We need everything. Okay. Ooh, some dilithium crystals. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff. Let's go grab the food first. And there's some tritanium there as well, so that's nice. World Eater. A shiver runs along the spines of everyone on the bridge. Voyager has just entered a new system, and the sight before them is hauntingly beautiful, inspiring both respect and fear. Spatial anomaly 521, according to Starfleet database, is known as a graviton ellipse. The graviton ellipse, that rings a bell. One of these engulfed John Kelly, an Earth astronaut, during one of the early Mars missions, Ares 4. Observe the ellipse. Let's observe the anomaly. An opportunity like this comes once in 5 lifetimes. Captain, is it just me, or did that thing get bigger? Sensors indicate the ellipse is now heading straight for Voyager. Time to impact. Imminent, Captain. Okay. Reverse thrusters, 70% chance. Consult with 7. Any weak points? 7 of 9. Emission. Consult with Harry Kim. Why is it following us? He's only level 4. Let's go with the 70% chance. Evasive maneuvers, Mr. Paris. Success. Changing heading to out of here. Almost clear. Its altered course is going after us. I can't outrun it, Captain. The ellipse is moving away from Voyager. What? Why? Perhaps something out there is more appetizing than Voyager. We're bringing main power back online. Captain, this could be our chance. Maybe it's the same ellipse that engulfed Ares 4. I always wanted to go down in history, but I never had John Kelly's approach in mind, Commander. We were, as humans put it, lucky. Maybe we shouldn't push our luck. Let Chakotay examine data from short-range sensors. That's a 95% chance, and use astrometric scanners, which is a let's use Chakotay because it's good. Chakotay, she's all yours. Success. It's the same ellipse that engulfed the Ares 4 module. Captain, we have to go inside. This is the closest we've come to Earth in a long time, Captain. Well, let's send an away mission. Perhaps prepare a shuttle. I'll have to make adjustments to the shuttle shields beforehand. Work your magic. Away team, stand by. So, craft shuttle shields in the workshop. Of course I can. I also need to upgrade the shuttle bay at some point, if I'm going to be using the shuttle often. I need duranium. Typical. No, tritanium. Hey, morale plus 100. Alright, what are we at? Yeah, okay. Average. Right, Jut, I can probably open up these, can I? So repair, ooh, 1 gel pack. Okay, okay. And 40 geranium. Okay. Be mutual fragments on board. Yeah, let's do that. Fly to the anomaly. Give me a moment. Alright. Let's go for 7. Nice. Let's grab some deuterium and then we'll head to the anomaly. Great. Sick bay. Alright. Let's just scan. 1,000 do. And recovery time 3 seconds. And I do have another sick bay. It's better. Alright. Well, I'm not going to save scum in this playthrough, so because we've got manual save now, guys. We're just going to roll the dice. So, Captain, we've reached our destination. Let's send in a away team. Alright. Pilot and survivalist. So we're sending at least Paris and Chakotay. So Paris going in. Chakotay going in. And we want to bring... Let's have a look-see. Joe, I have not used carry whatsoever in this whole playthrough. So we want... to... Joe, I think maybe we should bring in Harry. For the dot or the science stuff. Let's go then. Alright. There's strong turbulence. Shields are holding. Picking up the Ares 4 in front of us. Wait. Debris field heading our way. Collision imminent. Pilot, helm, go to manual control and get us out of here. Divert all power to shields. Let's go with that one. As basic. If I fail this, I'm going to slap something. That is not a fail, guys. That is not a fail. Look at that. Look at that. What? That is not happening. Nah. The pilot skills paint a different picture inside a gravitational ellipse. The impact with the debris field causes injuries aboard the shuttle. What? No. We're clear. We could take a few more samples from the ellipse on the way to the Ares. Oh, what an annoyance. Not happy with that? No. Alright, Chakotay picks up signs of a lost civilization and unknown religo scientific artifacts. Religious, should I say. He beams the artifacts on board and then and the team finally has the Ares 4 module in visual range. However, Voyager warns them that Ellipse is on a collision course with a dark matter asteroid. Time is of the essence. Captain, the Ares 4 is intact. Kelly's logs might still be in there. We don't have much time, but we could try and get them out. Okay. See, I really want the science. Beam aboard the Ares 4. Leave the Ares 4 behind and just get out of it. And I don't want that. Let's go with that one. Come on, Harry. Do your work. Ah, I failed. It takes the away team too long to beam aboard the module, and they return empty-handed. Voyager then informs them the Ellipse has increased speed. Captain, we can't tell if we're going to make it in time. If I fail this, I'm not going to be happy. Success. A photon torpedo hits the pile of debris behind the shuttlecraft. The shuttle rides the wave of explosions and safely leaves the Ellipse. Talk about bad rolls. Like, that first roll, nah, I'm not having that. Like, that was just... I had 1% negative on that. I rolled, like, a 1. I want to think we could have done something. Kelly deserved it. He waited for 300 years, then we came along. Too bad we couldn't do more. Look on the bright side. We almost ended up keeping him company for the next couple of centuries. At least we got to know that John Kelly explored the stars, just not in the way he thought he would. I feel betrayed by that dice roll. A dice roll was just nasty, you know? What is up with these bad rolls today? Alright. Let's go with the sensor, right? Okay. Still can't believe that roll for Violet. Alright. Let's head towards the Equinox before, like, I have any more bad rolls. Alright. Let's build some crew quarters because we're gonna need it. Let's get this ship fully fixed because, like, you know. Alright, I want. What have I got? I got 160. Navigational deflector. Reduce holes taken by flying special phenomena. Yeah, field studies sounds kind of interesting. Gains an additional 15%. Where is the photon torpedoes? Torpedo launch bay. Let's just get that up, shall we? To level 2. Before we do anything else. Alright, here we go. Captain, we've reached our destination. Let's do it. We're approaching the Equinox, Captain. Reading multiple hull breaches. They're warp drivers offline. That's strange. Their shields are being disrupted by an unspecified energy surge. Source unknown. The USS Equinox. The view screen displays a Federation starship so badly battered it barely holds together. Its shields flicker erratically, barely containing the damage within. After their encounter with the Dauntless, the crew's eyes this fellow Starfleet vessel with deep suspicion, wondering what horrors it has endured. Open a channel. This is Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. We are responding to your Voyager, you've got to extend your shields around our ship. Match the emitter frequency. Do it. Did you hear that? Shields are extended and holding cap. It's gone. Strange. Captain Ransom, can you hear me? Signal lost, Captain. Send a rescue team immediately. Scan the ship for life signs. Scan the ship for life signs? I hope it's not too late. Scan the ship for life signs. I'm reading several life signs, some of them critical. Also large amounts of antimatter, but no source. We'll find out later. Assemble an away team. We have to secure the Equinox and its crew. Oh, camper coming in. Get Cass leveled up. Well, let's go. Let's roll big here. And well, Chakotay's already leveled up, so let's send in Tuvok. Alright. Captain, we're in the Equinox engineering. The warp core is critical, and the crew. We found a dead crewman with strange injuries. Orders. Well, I can make that. Scan injuries with medical tricord. That's that one. The team's medical tricorders indicate that every cell in the dead person has been desiccated. I think it says desiccated. An immense amount of energy is necessary to cause something like this. What's happened on the ship? Captain, the warp core could be a ticking time bomb. It needs to be stabilized as quickly as possible. What is the next one? Let's go with that one. So don't need Cass yet. Alright. The warp core is heavily damaged, but not critical. Interestingly, there are new energy conduits, and the dilithium matrix has been completely redesigned. Did they try using another type of fuel? Yes, they did. Captain, we should... Did you hear that? Something's trapped under the rubble. We need to free them. Okay. Coordinate your efforts and clear away the debris. 67, 79. Okay. Construct an improvised lever to pry the largest parts of the debris. Okay, let's go with that one. It's the highest chance. Using an improvised lever, the team lifts away the largest part of the debris, and a bruised woman in Starfleet uniform crawls out. Marla Gilmore, an ensign serving on the Equinox. She is grateful but urges others may need help as well. Captain, we found another crewman on our way to the bridge. His legs are trapped under a steel beam. Ocampa, calm him down and keep him conscious while cutting him free. Stabilize him before freeing him. See, that gives me a lot of stuff. Let's go with that one. Critical success. The team calculates the amount of medication needed to stabilize the crewman. His body is under strain, but they are able to free him in time to take care of his wounds. After he's stabilized, he's thankful for the rescue. His name is Noah Lesson, a crewman aboard the Equinox. Advancing deeper into the ship now, Captain. Take cover! Phaser fire! A confused Equinox crewman is yelling, "We're under attack." Orders. Stun him with a phaser. Of course we're going to do that, because I can't do the other one. Stun him with a phaser. It's just typical Vulcan response. Stun. Success. Before further escalation, the away team stuns the confused man, leaving him without serious injury. The team then reaches the bridge, finding Captain Ransom and more unconscious crew. As Ransom comes to, he feebly asks if the Federation is finally here. Captain Janeway will have much to explain. Hey, Cass getting up. Very nice. Captain, the away team has returned. The Equinox survivors are in sickbay. Can I? Oh, I can't. But I can't save it. But I can return the main menu. Just checking. Very well. As soon as Captain Ransom is ready, we will talk to him. Captain Janeway, I'm glad to meet you. How's Earth? I wish I could say. You weren't sent here to find us? I'm afraid not. We've been stranded in the Delta Quadrant, pulled against our will by an alien called the Caretaker. He displaced us as well. I hate to admit it, but we've reached the end of what we can accomplish without aid. Ask him how he managed this unlikely survival. 70% chance. The Equinox is an overclass science vessel designed for short-term research. You're not built for this. How did you travel this far with fewer resources than us? Success. Honestly, Captain, we just got lucky. Found a wormhole. The rest is not something I cared to detail. We lost 39 crew. It was hell. May I ask you something, Captain? The Prime Directive. How often have you broken it for the sake of protecting your crew? When it was necessary. I've certainly made compromises, hard decisions often. My crew's survival always comes first. Compromises, yes. Survival out here demands a certain darkness. We've all seen things. And now we're in even more dire straits, needing your help. We have been under relentless alien attacks for weeks now. We can't communicate with them, and they cause serious damage each time our shields fail. Since you've extended your shields onto my ship, you've made yourself a target for them, I would guess. He is correct. Our shields show multiple stress points. We are under attack. How do these aliens attack? How much damage? Who are these aliens? Who are these aliens, Captain Ransom? Did Equinox pick a fight with them? No, at least none we are aware of. Captain Janeway, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the Equinox crew, we've been working on a way to repel these things. And you are? Mayla Gilmore, my operations officer. She knows her stuff. You see, these aliens are coming from another plane of existence, maybe another dimension. They're opening fissures into our plane to attack, but they can't stay for long. If they don't go back, they'll die, which means they're vulnerable on this side. We came up with a multi-phasic force field generator. The idea is to isolate them so they can't attack us anymore. Show doubts. There's a lot of ifs in this plan, but it's the best course of action we have. Did you manage to build a prototype? Morale -50. We have, but this prototype is lost, I'm afraid. It's located in our science lab, but it is being filled with radiation since an incident during the attacks. I propose downloading the blueprints from our computer. We have to start over building it, but it's the only safe way. Consult with the crew before making a decision. I will consult with my crew, Captain Ransom. You have our decision shortly. Alright, but don't take too long. We're under attack. My crew will assist you. They're already familiarizing themselves with your ship. It's a genuine pleasure to be on your ship, Captain Janeway. A welcome change from failing bulkheads, frankly. Falling bulk. Right. With our guests out of earshot, what do you think? Ransom was evasive about their journey. Either it's rooted in trauma or he's hiding something. His prime directive question and that sentiment about surviving demanding darkness is just a far deeper compromise. Their explanation for the containment science lab is logical. The described attacks would have had to focus on antimatter containment to cause such radiation, and the aliens' attacks appear uncoordinated. The away team also encountered odd behavior and unexplainable phenomena. Agree. The Equinox crew is behaving suspiciously. We should investigate. I thought the same. Look at it, Lieutenant. I don't want to stir the pot just yet, but we need more information. Your hull is undergoing attacks. -6 hull per cycle. Wait for Tuvok to finish his investigation. Okay. Let's gather some resources then. Alright, so let's grab this deuterium and then head out, I suppose. 9 turns. A reinforced Borg cube. Come again?
What are your orders, Captain?
Oh, reinforced Borg probe, should I say? Not
Moving
cute.
to attack
I
the
was gonna say,
starboard side,
cube?
Captain.
Shit myself.
Ability ready, Captain. 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 Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Airship using torpedoes, but it's a reinforced Borg ship, so.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
I use one more torpedo.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Alright.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Don't need to use torpedoes now.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Alright. I used a fair bit of stuff there. Alright. Oh, no repair teams. Okay. Alright, let me repair the ship first, shall we? Alright. Go for that one. Alright. Alright, Torpedo Bay is upgraded. Whole repair efficiency. get the shuttle bay upgraded. Right, so I have enough space for crew. Okay, right, let's answer the hell. Captain, my investigations regarding the Equinox is complete. I have determined the lab's radiation is intentional. 3 EPS conduits were rerouted directly to it. It is illogical to assume Captain Ransom does not want us inside. Any entry attempt would endanger personnel. Extreme rerouting is not possible, requiring eternal access with high casualty risk. We do not know what is inside, and it risks direct conversation with Captain Ransom and his crew. The decision is yours, Captain. Return to the Equinox and investigate further. Yes, because I do not like what Ransom has done, you know. I truly hoped this wouldn't be necessary, especially with a fellow starship captain. Alert your security teams. We're returning to the Equinox. Alright. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Let's go in. As expected, the concentration of radiation in Equinox's science lab is high enough to kill within seconds. How do we approach this? Anti-radiation vaccine. Send in a team protected by the anti-radiation vaccine. Well, that's obviously... Get the doctor, level 6, plus 10% chance. So that's like 65% chance. But with the mobile emitter, chance 100. Let's go with the top one. We'll send in the team protected by our anti-radiation vaccine. Let's see what Ransom's hiding. Success. Lab access established. Vital parameters nominal. Radiation shielding stable. The fuel of desperation. The away team enters the radiation-contaminated science lab of the Equinox, discovering something profoundly unsettling. Inside the containers connected to the warp engines are crystallized remains of the alien life form that attacked them. The multiphasic force field generator is nearby, seemingly designed to imprison them. The team also finds research documents suggesting a shocking possibility. The Equinox could have utilized these beings as a potential fuel, each death potentially skipping light years. The team returns to Voyager, facing a chilling question: what price for survival could one dream too high? Every dead alien allowed them to skip several light years. They have every reason to attack the Equinox. Captain, this methodology requires the immediate interrogation of Captain Ransom. Agreed. Take the generator with you, and then I want Ransom on my bridge immediately. Captain, I heard you got the generator. Your crew's efficient. I propose we beam it over to the Equinox. Everything on our ship's already compatible, even with repairs. It would save us a lot of time. I don't think so, Captain. We know what you did. 10 isograms of your crystallized compound gave you about a month's warp boost, correct? Repeated replenishment was therefore necessary. Translation: another innocent life, then another, and another. How many lives, Captain, to reach Earth? 63. That's how many more it will take. Every time I sacrificed one of them, a part of me was lost as well. Strike at his conscience. Or conscience? Conscience, yeah. Excuses over excuses. Acknowledge his burden, but it is no justification. I understand the burden of command, but remorse isn't a justification for murder. It's a sign you knew what you were doing was wrong. What else could I do? Our losses were mounting, our resources dwindling. Every day, another crewman died. Starfleet Regulation 3, Paragraph 12. In the event of immediate destruction, a captain is authorized to preserve the lives of his crew by any justifiable means. Focus on the Starfleet Oath. That regulation presupposes ethical means, Captain. It doesn't excuse abandoning the oath you took to seek out life, not destroy it. Salvation, that's what it felt like. We travelled over 10,000 light years in less than 2 weeks. How could we ignore a way home? It's easy to cling to principles when you're on a vessel with its bolt heads intact, manned by a crew that's not starving. Unleash righteous fury too. We suffered too. Unleash righteous fury. I'm going to go with that one. I think you're the only one. You think you're the only one who suffered, Ransom? We went through hell and stayed Starfleet. Your desperation condemns you. Don't talk to me about hell. I saw good Starfleet officers kill each other over emergency rations. Arrest only him, not his crew. It's never easy, but if we abandon our principles, we cease to be human. Your experiments end. You're relieved of command. Confined to quarters. We'll investigate your crew's involvement. I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen. Ransom to Gilmore. Execute Plan Omega. Before security can react, Captain Ransom is beamed off the Voyager's bridge. The crew watches as his escape confirms the grim reality of his atrocities. Engineering to bridge. The force field generator is gone. One multiphasic force field generator. Damn, we won't let them get away. What just happened? I'm reading several explosions on the lower deck. Red alert. Engineering damage report. It's bad, Captain. Several explosions at strategic points precise enough to cripple our systems. Really? Captain, I'm receiving reports of missing resources and rations. The Equinox crew is gone as well. Okay. Is that what I think it is? Our shields are down. Fissures opening on several decks. Voyager shields drop, freezing the bridge crew in shock. The blood-curdling screeching intensifies. Suddenly, blue portals tear open across the deck, and otherworldly alien pours forth, attacking instantly. Phasers blazing. Chaos erupts. We need to stabilize the shields now. Reinforce structure integrity field grid. Reinforce. That's an 80% chance. Main engineering. Deflector level 2. Reinforce shields with deflector pulse. 60% chance. Rewrote the all available shields. Let's go with that one. There's an 80% chance. Bolster the SIF grid and grid to reduce stress on the shield system. Success. It worked. Shields holding for now. The fissures closed on all decks. Minor injuries reported, but the attack was too short to cause serious damage. 5 crew got injured. What's the status of the Equinox? Gone. They used the chaos to take off. Track their warp signature. They have to repair the ship and install the generator. Until then, the progress will be slowed. Captain, I am reading fissures opening outside of our shields. The aliens are relentless. If they keep up the pace, they'll break through. Captain, I've studied the Equinox's research. They've encountered these aliens while meeting the Ankari, a humanoid species that communicates with them. They called them spirits of good fortune. Perhaps they could make contact, giving us an opportunity to negotiate. If we're seeking out these Ankari, we hand the Equinox valuable time to get back on their feet or escape. I understand your anger, Captain, but that shouldn't affect your judgment. We need to stop these acts. Seek out the Ankari. You're right, Commander. Stopping these attacks must be our priority. Long-range scanner spotted a ship matching the Ankari's description from Ransom's notes. It's leaving the sector. We must act quickly to intercept. And where am I? Let's repair some stuff. All these crew quarters. Alright. Is it this one? Oh, Dragon's Teeth. Well, that we'll be doing soon. Alright. The Vaudois. Alright, and Also, fire pulse deals damage to shields, but deals low damage to its hull. In addition, room increase in energy threshold by +2 and weapon substance health by +20. Okay. All right. Alright, Captain, we're within hailing range of the Ankari vessel. They're not responding, and their increasing speed seems like they're attempting to evade us. Stop the ship, but as peacefully as possible. We must talk to them. Okay.
What are your orders, Captain?
Warp core.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Alright. Just spin around in circles. Starfleet people, we don't want any further business with you. We're not the Equinox. We need your guidance. Your spirits of good fortunes are attacking us. Of course they are. You've been killing them. Intimidate? No. I don't want to intimidate, but I'm gonna let Chakotay talk to him on spiritual level. Exploiting spiritual guides is a gruesome crime, one we abhor. Help us broker peace with your spirits. I swear by my ancestors, the true cause of harm will face justice. My soul is telling me that you're telling the truth. Forgive our mistrust, but the Equinox betrayal weighs heavily. They came to us in a time of dire need. They were out of supplies, starving, injured, sick. We helped summoning our spirits to bless their journey. The Equinox acquired a summoning device, traded us an energy converter. They lied, said they wanted to stay close to the spirits for guidance, showed their gratitude. If only we had known. If you really want to bring your Equinox to justice, I will summon the spirits, but you must talk to them. You must convince them. Transporter room 1 to be on board. We'll perform the summoning ritual in the cargo bay. In the cargo bay, the Ankari hold his strange summoning device, calling upon the spirits, not for fortune, but diplomacy. Janeway watches, arms crossed, her expression grim. Portals tear open, and the familiar alien emerges, clearly hostile as they do not attack, seemingly appeased by the Ankari's presence. Refrain from any action they could provoke them. They are livid. Livid? We'll see. Translate. I've never known them to be so outraged. They say they want the humans to die. Tell them we haven't done anything to them. We are trying to stop the humans who did. They don't believe you would harm your own kind. We have rules. The Equinox has broken those rules by killing them. Rules imply a duty. Give us the Equinox. Give us the Equinox. They insist on destroying the ones responsible. We will punish them according to our own rules. They will be imprisoned. They will lose their freedom. They say imprisoning these people isn't enough. They demand retribution. They want you to give them your word. Don't promise anything. I'm gonna go with that one. The Equinox won't go unpunished. That's the only promise I'll give you. They say they won't be peace until the Equinox goes down. If you want them to stop, hunt them or be destroyed in their stead. The spirits left the cargo bay. They seem to have outstayed their time in our realm. Their attacks on our shields are not diminishing. While I'm relieved we didn't promise the Spirit's Equinox cruise, Captain, you didn't promise not to either. Keeping our options open gives us leverage to stop these attacks, and right now, that's what matters. Helm, locate the Equinox walk trail. We have a score to settle. Alright. Find the USS Equinox, and that is over there. Let's see what we got. I need some deuterium. I know that. Alright, some deuterium now. Let's go for that. Alright. Nah, always the same. Alright. Should have enough to get to where I want to go. Right, Disruptor array control room. Requires 5 crew. Let's chuck it there. Alright. Undergoing attack. Shields have failed. The aliens immediately took advantage of this, causing damage and casualties on several decks. Large cargo bay got damaged. We can't sustain this for long. These attacks must end. Hold -20. Torpedo launch bay. Ooh. Borg probe. Not good. Ooh, I'm missing a bunch of resources. Alright, 5 torpedoes crafted. Alright. Okay, continue. Getting distorted readings on the short-range scanners. No signs of the Equinox. They've either gone or damn good at hiding. Maneuver carefully into the field. Maneuver carefully into the field, 70%. Or shoot some asteroids to scare the Equinox out. Prime a photon torpedo and fire at one of the asteroids. We'll drive them out. Captain, I can't stand idly by while we wreak havoc on the entire sector. Alright, Chakotay, what do you want? Delay that order. You're right. Maneuver carefully into the field. Keep on scanning, Mr. Paris. Bring us inside nice and slow. I don't want any digital scratches of Voyager. Success. Aye, Captain. I could fly between these rocks with my eyes closed. I prefer you keep them open, Lieutenant. I've picked up their energy signature, Captain. They were here for quite a while, but we missed them. Damn it. Scan for their warp trail. Scanning. Got them. They've traveled at warp 8. Helm, after them. They won't get away this time. Let's just grab this duranium. Nice. Alright, let's get some of my work teams on fixing the hull. Yeah, right. How much to upgrade? Ooh, yeah, I can upgrade it. Alright. I need to stop this equinox. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Alright, Captain, the equinox is just sitting there, like they're waiting for us. Tell them. Janeway, I had a hunch we would meet again. Captain Ransom, in the name of Starfleet, I order you to surrender your vessel. You will answer for your crimes. I'm afraid I can't do that. You see, we haven't survived for this long in this godforsaken part of the galaxy to be at the mercy of some narrow-minded tool in the end. Our ship may be smaller, but determination, wits, and knowledge can go a long way. Let us show you our little equalizer. Report, what's happening right now? They are disrupting Voyager's energy flow, primarily our weapon systems. Our superior firepower warranted a one-sided battle, and now we're at a disadvantage. Our warp drive is also affected by the energy drain. Our battle appears inevitable. Warp core capped at tier 3. Great. It's impressive what my crew is capable of, isn't it, Captain? Don't get cold feet now. One of us won't be leaving this fight alive. Don't let him taunt you. Prepare for battle. End transmission. Battle stations. Okay.
What are your orders, Captain?
What are my orders? Attack their
Moving
weapons.
to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Ooh. Okay.
Moving to defend the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Yeah, right. How about that? Multiple detonations detected on Equinox's lower decks. Shield integrity nominal. Weapon systems offline. Fissures are opening in and around the Equinox, dozens of them. It's like the Equinox is being devoured alive. On the haunting end, on Voyager's bridge, the crew watches in stunned silence as the battered Equinox is torn apart by the otherworldly aliens. Their shadowy forms swarming the ship. Then, through the comm system, static gives way to the blood-curdling screams of the Equinox's crew. Captain, they're being slaughtered over there. We can't just watch this. We have to do something, please. Hail Ransom, offer to save his crew. Hail them. Captain, I would surrender the ship to you, but it seems like I'm no longer able to make that decision. Despite your atrocious things the Equinox has done, you deserve a fair trial, not a slaughter. I'm willing to save you. It's too late for me. I'm responsible for this. They'll never stop attacking any ship I'm on as long as I live. But my crew, they deserve better. Take them, I beg you. They're good people, not responsible for my crimes. Only desperate. Promise me you'll get them home. I promise. Ensign, lock onto the Equinox's crew. I can't get a clear lock. There are just too many of these spirits. The crew has to gather in one spot. Open a channel to all decks. Equinox crew, make your way to the bridge so we can get a clear transport lock on you. Captain, we're here. Please get us out. Hey, Alex. I have a lock. Enginize now. How you doing, buddy? Report. Did the crew make it? The Equinox crew is in the transport room. The ship itself has suffered a critical warp core failure. Captain Ransom is dead. All fissures have closed. It seems the aliens are satisfied. Warp core tier cap removed. I'm good. Just got back from town. Oh, okay. You went. I thought you wasn't going to town. Security, take the Equinox crew to sickbay. They remain under observation, and our trust won't be given freely. But for now, welcome them to Voyager. 6 crew join Voyager. Though I'd like to talk to that ensign Marley Gilmore in private. Captain Janeway. Ah, I see. So you still want us to get back here, yeah? Captain Janeway, I can't thank you enough. Not for saving us, for taking us in, but for stopping us, for putting an end to our crimes. You could have stopped yourself, why didn't you? I don't know. When the captain ordered me to modify the warp core, I concentrated on the work. I tried not to think about how it was going to be used. I regret it deeply. I live with this guilt forever, and I'm ready to stand trial once we're back on Earth. You'll face judgment eventually, Ensign. Until then, you have skills. And we have a mission. Start paying your debt by helping us get home the right way. Voyager, this is Captain speaking. This mission has tested us as individuals, as a Starfleet officers. We faced an enemy, and in the Equinox, we saw a dark reflection of ourselves. A ship that lost its way. Perhaps given the circumstances, we were simply fortunate. But what happened to them, to Captain Ransom, is above all else tragic. We chose to uphold our oath. We will continue our journey, guided by the very ideals that define us. This is Voyager's way home. Janeway out. Captain, I took a closer look at Equinox's research documents about their warp drive modifications. It might be possible to adapt parts of the design without the questionable approach. I'll keep it in mind. Helm, it's time to return to our old course, home. No, I want to stay here simply because I want to do the Vardwa. I want to do the Vardwa. Alright. Alright, okay. Let's just grab some resources. Where are we? I'm there. Oh, that's some food. I don't need food. I think now I've got this large bay. Don't really need food. I need some deuterium though. So what I'll do is I'll go over here to the trade station, see what they got. Alright. Voyager docks have a massive trading station. This offers a valuable chance to trade not only with the station itself, but also with the many visited ships. Check what the other ships and traders have to offer. Voyager lacks the time to seek out traders, focuses its place solely on essential exchange with the station. Let's check out the other ships. During the Voyager stay at the trading station, the Doctor is called to the bridge but doesn't appear. Upon checking sickbay, they find a confused Doctor, missing his mobile meter and half of his accumulated medical knowledge. Oh god. The train station is bustling with merchants, but Voyager is only interested in essential resources. What we got? Don't need food. Don't want to do that. Nothing there is of interest. Someone stole the mobile meter and parts of the Doctor's database. We must get them back. Come on, don't go red. Nice. Leads indicate the Doctor's data and mobile meter were sold to a nearby hospital ship. When Voyager arrives, an unfamiliar medical hologram wears the emitter, busy treating the many patients on board. It seems there would be no other way to care for them, as there are no real doctors in sight. This is not our problem. Get the mobile emitter and Doctor data back. Leave the mobile emitter and data to them. They seem to need them more than Voyager. Leave the mobile emitter to them, but take the... I'm going to go with that one. Yes, okay. The medical hologram panics as the real doctors have died in an epidemic, leaving it alone to care for the patients. Touched, Voyager finds a solution. They install ship-wide holo projectors on the hospital ship. The Doctor copies his entire knowledge before reclaiming his own data and emitter. Out of gratitude, having learned much from caring for so many patients alone, the hologram shares its efficiency secrets. Allocate efficiency module unlocked in the crew tech tree. Morale 500. Almost lost the Doctor then, guys. Oh, I don't want to lose the Doctor. Alright. Okay. So where would that be? Where is the sick bay? There you go. Reduce energy costs for sick bays by 2%. Okay. Let's go with that one. Borg sphere. Alright. Let's grab some geranium and then go to do the vault work, as I've only got like 20 minutes left. Ooh, yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, I've been looking forward to doing the Vardwar mission. Standard Borg probe. Alright, let's go get some 27 crew got injured. Let's go down. Nice. That's what I like to see. Right, so we need some geranium. That's what I want to do. Every 10 cycles, it can produce one of the following from organic and inorganic. Oh, that's not really good, is it? What am I missing? Ah, missing neurogel packs as well as geranium. Not tritanium, I should say. Alright. No chance of ambush. Chance of an ambush. At least I got the ambush thing now. It's typical. Okay. Set a course. It seems the Borg probe has been stranded in the debris field. Scans indicate the Borg are on board, but it seems they have been disconnected from the collective and now confused and aggressive. Transport them to our regenerate alcoves level 1, where they can fully regenerate and calm down. Regenerate alcoves level 1. And transport them into our holodeck where we can let them calm down in a safe environment. Ten ex-Borg join Voyager. Excuse me? Alright. Okay, let's go deal with the Voyager, I suppose. Alright, Captain, we've reached our destination. Continue. Captain, I'm reading large amounts of tritanium from this Class K planet. Helm, take us closer. Captain, radiation levels are 3,000 isorems and climbing. Echoes of extinction. As Voyager descends, the view beyond their hulls is not of a planet, but a tomb. Beyond the skeletal remains of a vast city stretch. The very air is a shroud, thick with a choking cloud of radiation that swallows all light and hope, ensuring nothing else can be seen, only felt. Can you run me a cig? What happened here? It appears we are in the middle of some kind of nuclear winter. That's not the worst of it, Captain. I'm picking up faint life signs from within the city. Investigate further. We can't risk taking Voyager down in the storm, but we need to get close. Need to get those life signs out safely. Send Tuvok instead. Lieutenant Tuvok, I want a full sweep of the city. Be careful. If I remember rightly, though, it's 7 of 9 that thingy bobs. Captain, routine service scans complete. The planet appears to have have been home to once in advance, so no life designs detected. It's just full Borg assimilation. There may still be something useful among the ruins. Shall we investigate? Let's go down. Even though I don't need it. Oh, I've got some science points. Yoo-hoo! Alright. Alright, let's go over here. Yeah, I know. Alright. Go down. Captain, we've reached our destination. Okay, more than meets the eye. The cave system is thick with radiation as the crew enters. Thousands of stasis pods are embedded in the walls. Most are coated in dust, some are shattered with exposed wiring and broken glass. A few still glow faintly, their systems barely clinging to life. Captain, the walls here contain high tritanium levels. This appears to have effectively shielded hundreds, if not thousands, of stasis pods from residual radiation for nearly 9 centuries. Do you wish to revive the occupants? I don't really want to wake him up because that's the Vardwar. But at the same time, that is canon. Focus on mining tritanium. Let's go focus on mining tritanium. Interference would violate the Prime Directive. Extract the tritanium, but take extreme care not to disturb the site. 5 turns again. Let's just wait here for 5 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy Mother of God. System recharge. Recharge all ability reduces their cooldown by 9 seconds. I'm gonna go with Palak, I think.
What are your orders, Captain?
My orders are to run away from the board.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Alright, let's focus on
Moving to
this
attack
guy's.
the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed. An enemy is fled, Captain.
Alright.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to defend the front, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Alright. Okay.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
God, I'm running low on torpedoes.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Alright. Okay. Got a lot of damage, people. Alright, I am. Ah, I don't have that. Ah, I need uranium. Not, I need titanium. Not good. Yeah, well, it's a good thing I'm getting titanium now. Titanium extraction is concluded, Captain. We're adhered to precise measurements, leaving the stasis pods protected. Yet the ultimate fate of those within remains in doubt. This is not our place to play God with these lives. All we could do is hope their original caretakers had a contingency plan in place. Helm, return us to our course. I should have woke him up, but no, maybe not. Let's fix some stuff. Let's have a look in some of these sectors quick, see if there's any uranium. Let's go here. Alright. Okay, everything is fixed. Yeah, no. Just about to end now. Alright. That was an autosave, guys, so let's head to the next sector and end today's episode.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. The captain and 9 of 9 have briefed me regarding an unauthorized communications event. Apparently, other Borg established mental contact during 9 of 9's regeneration cycle, claiming a unique mutation has led to a state of awakening. They have requested Voyager's assistance. My initial review of all Federation data concerning the Borg Collective reveals no historical or documented precedent for such a spontaneous mutation. Yet, the Delta Quadrant seems to establish precedent after precedent. The tactical risks are evident. Voyager previously provoked the Borg Queen. The possibility that this is an insidious strategic deception, a calculated effort at retribution, must be considered. We should anticipate a high probability of malicious intent. Additionally, I will initiate a full diagnostic of 9 of 9's regeneration alcove to ascertain whether...
Okay.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. The day's highlights? Talaxian spice stew for lunch, partly cloudy skies, and a sack of rice fell over in Cargo Bay 1. Oh, and apparently awakened Borg have contacted 9 of 9. I don't think we'll ever have a quiet week out here. The Borg story? A unique mutation led to their awakening, and now they desperately need Voyager's help. Sounds as plausible as a Kazon pacifist. The captain is convinced that this could be a legitimate cry for assistance. And 9? Well, she and Janeway are perfectly aligned on this. Call it mutual conviction or female intuition or whatever. On topic, the Borg Queen is not exactly our biggest fan. What if this is just Her Majesty's cunning plan for payback? Dispatch a few awakened Borg as Trojan horse and then assimilation quick and clean? No thank you. I am definitely not signing up for membership in the Bad Mood Collective.
Okay. Alright. A Borg sphere is approaching, Captain. Hull shows significant structural damage, and all its weapon systems are offline. Red alert, power up phasers, but hold fire. Incoming hail. Captain Catherine Janeway of the USS Voyager. My designation is Rallick. I have been anticipating this encounter. Are you the individual responsible for 7 of 9's disconnection from the collective? Voyager played a role in her transition to individuality. Yes. Are you the group who have awoken from the collective, Rallick? Yes, Captain. We have become distinct. A unique mutation is disrupting the hive mind throughout the Borg space. The Borg on our sphere were among those affected, regaining self-awareness and a desire for true freedom. The Queen deemed our awakening a corruption to be purged. We escaped but are now hunted. Captain, we request asylum on board Voyager. How many of you seek refuge? Dozens on this vessel, Captain, but the Queen purges all those who have awoken. We hope to find others to rise up against her. Okay. Agree to help taking the Borg? Or refuse taking the Borg? Oh yeah, I'm going to agree, because why not? Despite the unusual nature of the situation, Rallick, Voyager will offer sanctuary to your people. 35 ex-Borg joins your crew. Thank you, Captain. We are in your debt. Captain, I hate to mention this, but we don't have the space to accommodate so many refugees. Then we'll make space, Commander. We can't just turn our backs on these people. Captain, the refugees need to remain on Voyager. If we aid them in their uprising against... need not remain on Voyager. If we aid them in their uprising against the Queen, they could man the Borg vessel we liberate. That would grant them autonomy and we gain valuable allies. Independent allies sounds promising. For now, let's focus on settling our guests. I anticipate Rallick's group won't be the last to seek out Voyager. Okay. Homesickness settles deep over every light year we cross. Yes, I knew. Right. Okay. Ah, Chakotay is severely injured, I see. Anton Paris is severely injured. A lot of people are injured here. Whoop. Where are they? Let me see how many turns. 7 turns. Okay. Well, there we go then, guys. That is going to be it for today's Accommodate Awaken Next Borg 200, excuse me. Anyway, that'll be the end of today's episode of episode 10 of my Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown playthrough. We are now in Sector 11 and we are dealing with some refugees of Borg. So we dealt with the whole Equinox thing and we didn't awake the Vardois. I think I would have, but I don't know. I was kind of struggling there at the end there to make a decision. But for now, we are going to just see where this Borg uprising will lead us in the next episode. But before we end today's episode, if you like the content, feel free to hit that like button. Don't forget to comment your thoughts, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to help the channel out, and feel free to hit that follow button on Twitch to watch me play live. I have been your host, Dr. McKay. Live long and prosper, and until the next stream, I'll catch you all then. Cheers and goodbye, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.